Hi everyone and welcome back to the Love You Show. My name is Ashley and this is my co-host Andrew, where we teach you.
We're going live today, so we don't have
It's
any
not even
edits.
live, it's pre-recorded, so we're not going to be doing any editing.
I know.
So,
So go
so
ahead.
yeah, no, thank you.
So what do we do?
So, this is a show that teaches you the fundamentals about self-acceptance, self-love, and self-care. And like I said, this is my co-host Andrew and I'm Ashley. And today we're going to be talking about
Well, before we talk about the
always.
topic, you may notice that we have on some really beautifully gaudy jewelry. And
I don't think it's gaudy. I think you can speak for yourself. I think it's like very fashionable, statement pieces.
there you go. And why are we wearing this jewelry?
Because right now we're having a closeout sale on our website where you can purchase these amazing necklaces.
And the reason we're having that closeout sale is that this young lady, this week, found out, and we can't give you details, that one of her dreams in her life has come true. And hopefully next week we'll be able to tell you
Yes.
what that was. Just let me tell you that there's been a lot of tears of joy this week.
Mm-hmm.
Once we found out, and again we'll tell you next week, what happened to Ashley, we decided to get out of the jewelry business, so we're liquidating our entire stock, of which most of these pieces you haven't even seen.
No, because it was something that we were going to create and then it just so happened to turn out this way. So we wanted to share them with you as quickly as possible. And this is the way that we are. And I hope you guys enjoy them and find some great deals and some pieces. I mean, there's a little bit of everything for everyone.
Yeah, over 100 styles. So the topic today, on Monday I saw Ashley, and this is before we got the good news.
Yeah.
I asked her how her weekend was, and I feel like we need to talk about the pattern Ashley is running in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked Ashley to watch the documentary on Amazon with Mary J Blige. And the whole theme with Mary J Blige and relationships is that she keeps saying that she didn't know she was me. And
Sorry, babies are running back and forth.
yeah. And so we really talked a lot about this on Monday, the concept of I didn't know I was me, and what that means and how profound that statement is, especially for Ashley as she's struggling and running this same pattern. And what that means is that Ashley keeps operating in relationships like the old Ashley, like the Ashley that hasn't thought through the love of herself and her self-acceptance. So she keeps putting up with the same pattern in these relationships. So what was your awareness, or when we had that talk, what came to you?
What came to me is that I'm expecting different results in my dating life, but I continue to run the same patterns like you said, and I don't, it's not that I don't value myself, is that I tolerate things so much more when versus I wouldn't be tolerating them. It's just that because I'm in that situation, I allow those things to be built up, and then there comes a point where I can't deal with those things anymore, and then my attitude and my mood completely switches, and then that person sees that, and then that becomes the problem that I continue to run.
Yeah. I think one of the things that we got to revisit, and we had the audience do, and that was your list of non-negotiables in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's half of it, is that you're still not listening to your list.
Yeah.
And therefore you're left with whatever you settle for. So what does it mean to you when she keeps saying, I didn't know I was me? I didn't know I was me. Like, as you watch this
I
documentary on
haven't
Amazon.
watched it yet. I need to watch it. But what I think is what she's saying is she's being her, but she's allowing someone else to make her feel bad for being her?
Well,
Or
she keeps talking about who she is now.
mm-hmm.
If she had known who
She was.
now,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I was me. I didn't know I was this powerful
Got it.
woman. I didn't know I could make choices that were effective in my life. I didn't know that I would become successful. I didn't know that I had the strength and the abilities to get what I want. I didn't know that
Mm-hmm.
when I was going through all these struggles in
Mm-hmm.
relationships. I didn't know I was me.
Mm-hmm.
And see, I see that with you, Ashley, is that you don't approach relationships as you,
Mm-hmm.
as the powerful, self-accepting woman that got what you got this week because you worked really hard for it
Yes.
and you made the right choices. So what kind of advice would you like to give the audience today? Because we keep talking about relationships.
Yeah.
And it's been about, what do you say, 9 months since?
Almost a year.
Almost a
Next
year.
year will be a year. I mean, next month will be
Wow.
1 year. I
Wow.
know I just thought of that the other day when I told you I continue to attract the wrong men in my life. And I'm like, wait, how long has it been? And how long have I been trying to do this in a different way? That I think I'm doing it in a different way, but realistically, I'm not. I'm not pushing the boundaries. I'm pushing these other boundaries, and I think I just really need to reevaluate and kind of step away from this dating world. I feel like, or this dating, like, not put my energy towards it and just put my energy towards continuing to be this badass boss woman, and something will happen.
Yeah, and got to revisit that list.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it for today. Sorry that we had to do this impromptu,
Yeah.
but our videographer is busy today.
But
So-
it doesn't matter, because as long as we're getting the message to you guys every Friday, which we have continued doing for about a year now.
Wow.
Yeah, now that we think of everything, it's almost about a year that we've been filming this Love You show, and
And
it's
if
great.
and if you love yourself like you say you do, then make the choices in alignment with that value. And that's it for today.
Thank you so much for
And-
joining us.
And
What?
maybe next week we'll tell them.
Oh yeah, thank you again for joining us today, this Friday, and hopefully very soon we will be able, or I'll be able to announce what I've been working on and what I will be working on for the next few months as it happens. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.